Today I'd like to talk about what is going to happen with home recording studio in, let's say, 10 to 20 years. I myself am the proud owner of a small home recording studio. So this is something that really interests me. Today's home recording studios are much more like these examples. If you have a better one, well, then you're lucky. Home recording studios are inexpensive but quite efficient. What really bothers me is that you can't really feel creative and free there. It looks much more like a Nazi shelter. Rooms are filled with cables, huge amplifiers, compressors, and so on. So, what exactly is going to change?
Everything.
Michael, you weren't listening to me. I said exactly.
I'm leaving you. You know, I'm going and I'm never coming back.
Recording technology. In the future, there will be flying microphones. Of course not. But what we are going to face is total transition from analog to digital sound recording devices. Many people say that analog pieces of equipment are still a dozen times better than the digital ones. In this decade, it sounds like a lie to me. Till now, microphones use some sort of membrane and a magnet to modulate the signal. So, let's take this example. This is some sort of metallic membrane and this is a magnet, and when airwaves are moving, the magnet, which is strongly attracted to it, moves and modulates the electricity. And you know, somehow then we hear a sound. But with new type of microphones, digital microphones, called MEMS, not that memes, but with micro-electromechanical systems, we step into a new era, the era of digital microphones. This new technology is mostly used in your new mobile devices, for example iPads and so on. And it works like this. MEMS are thin but super sensitive membranes to collect data from the airwaves, like this. Pum, pum, pum. And because the sound that comes from digital microphones is already converted in digital data, we do not need any huge amplifiers. They almost don't record any noise, they can record very loud sounds, they are shock resistant, they have very natural sound. Why does it have so natural sound? Well, that's because digital microphones pick up every frequency as loud as any other, not like analog ones, which barely record basses, for example. And they're cheap! Well, that doesn't apply to all, because some are like $4,000 to $5,000. And that is because they're rare. So please start buying them! Playback technology. I am still waiting for new ultra super thin speakers. They just came, darling! In June 2012, German student Hans Hams invented 0.5 mm thin speakers, so-called the flat boombox. But wait, there's more. Usually, when I listen to music, anyone can come around and say, "Hey dude, why are you listening to Justin Bieber?" But with Sound Spotlight, you are able to direct the sound only where you want it to hear. And what the Sound Spotlight does is that it delivers the music with ultrasound, the black curve, but resonates with the ear with the amplitude of the hearing sound, the yellow one. And that's just great because you can now listen to music and no one can hear it.
But you still have to minimize your browser. Digital audio workstations.
Or simply Cubase, Adobe, Logic Pro Tools, Fruity Loops, Cakewalk, Sonar, you got it. There's many of them.
Digital audio workstations are used to control studio, record musicians and create mix.
Their interface is pretty much as intuitive as it gets, so don't expect any, or let's say too much changes there. Okay, There will probably be some stupid changes, as always. Where the hell is play button? Oh, there it is. What is going to change is probably that virtual instruments and sound libraries are going to get much more bigger. Musicians will soon realize that music can be just any noise. But new equipment won't make any. But people really like to listen to all kinds of noises. And youngsters prefer sizzling sound of MP3s. Digital audio workstations will become much more powerful with controlling sound quality, adding artificial noise and binaural 3D locating. So, how exactly is going to home recording studio look like in next 10 years? All the equipment will be connected wireless. No big speaker systems. The new one will be charged by electronic induction. So no spaghetti that are lying all over the floor. And also high quality digital microphones will be sold at affordable prices. You'll be able to imitate London Philharmonic Orchestra and playback will only be heard by you. Big compressors, normalizers, amplifiers and preamplifiers will not be found inside. And that's because they won't be needed. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share and comment. Today I'm specially counting on Turkish likes. Share it, it won't stay on YouTube forever because it's filled with copyrighted material. Goodbye, have a good time.